We're going to be doing emotion code today. We're going to be opening up some hearts. So if anybody would like their heart wall removed or any trapped emotions removed from their heart wall, let me know. Hello, Jason. Hello, Kate. Hello, James. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Me, Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, how old are you? 32. Okay. Have you had emotion code done before? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Molly. TikTok updated now. Hey, Cheryl. You never had, okay. Now it's like your actual names are on there. It's not your username. So now I know a lot of you by your usernames. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. I had a migraine all weekend. So now I have what I like to call a migraine hangover, which means I have tons of energy, but my brain is mush. So struggling to talk today. Hello everybody, what's up? So we're not gonna do Reiki now. I'll probably be on later tonight and do some Reiki. We're gonna be doing some emotion code, and we are going to open up your hearts as much as possible. Thank you. So I already have a person, Vanessa, but I'm going to explain what emotion code is and what we're gonna be doing. So emotion code is where we use the subconscious mind to, through muscle testing, to uncover any trapped emotions that you have in your body. So a trapped emotion is just a suppressed emotion. You create an emotion and then you decide to suppress this emotion. So when you suppress the emotion, it stays in your body, you're still feeling the emotion, and sometimes there's even a memory tied to it. And so this energy, these emotions want to be released. The whole thing about life is to experience sensations, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We don't have a problem with the good all day, every day. But whenever we get the emotions of anxiety, depression, loss, grief, heartache, we're like, I want to do everything in my power to get rid of this emotion. So we usually turn to drugs, alcohol, TikTok, just to suppress our emotions instead of just being present with it and feeling the emotion. So whenever you have these emotions and you're stuck in your body, that's when you start getting symptoms in your body, physically, emotionally, and mentally, mental symptoms in your body. But today we're going to be working on a heart wall. So whenever you experience heartache, grief, anything with intense emotion, your subconscious mind's like, oh, wait, oh, whoa, whoa, okay, that really hurt. You're never going to feel that again. So I'm just going to, I'm going to take suppressed emotions already in your body, and I'm going to create this beautiful wall around your heart. Good intentions. We love the subconscious mind. We appreciate it, but it can be a little bit too protective. So when you have this protective wall around your heart, you don't really feel pain. You might feel emotionally numb. Great, cool, it's doing its job. But it also prevents you from feeling the good emotions like love. So when you are giving pure love to someone, it has to go through your heart wall made out of those emotions that your subconscious mind chose. So it can be, like you said, the anxiety, depression. So you're giving love to someone, but your heart wall filled with depression and anxiety is pulling the frequency of love. And then when it gets to another person, if they have a heart wall, pulling the frequency of love. So by the time it gets to someone, that person, who knows what it is? Same thing when someone's giving you pure love. It has to go through their heart wall, your heart wall. When you get it, you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? What is this? So one of the symptoms of a heart wall is, you guessed it, relationship difficulties, communication. Like, why won't you love me? I am loving you. Don't you feel it? Like, no. So relationship difficulties. Feeling depressed, anxiety, emotionally numb, physical symptoms, chest pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, upper back pain. So since this is your protective, beautiful barrier, your subconscious mind will probably only allow us to release a handful of trapped emotions. It doesn't want you to be vulnerable. So I'm going to pick a couple people. I already picked someone, and we're going to release those trapped emotions in your heart wall so you can start experiencing love, opening up your heart. The last time I did this, I think we had 1 or 2 people's heart walls removed. One and done, gone, boom. So I'm not really going to say that, because it's very rare, I'm going to say, that your subconscious is going to allow your heart wall to open up in one session. But I've seen it done before, so it rarely happens. Now, with that being said, even though I'm going to be connected to one person, I'm going to be focusing on them. If we come up with an emotion that you resonate with, and you know what it feels to resonate with something, either you get a ping in your stomach, you feel energy surge, or you just like I do, I'm like, oh my gosh, that resonates. This can be released for you as well. So I'm setting the intention to release whatever emotions I'm connecting to the person. So I'm working on Vanessa today. So whatever is being released from her, and then anybody else who resonates with it. Okay? Good. So how this works is I move my subconscious mind aside and I welcome yours. So Vanessa, I'm going to be welcoming your subconscious mind over here, just because that's how I'm going to communicate. So we communicate through muscle testing. If you're not familiar with muscle testing, if you say something true or positive, your muscles are strong. If you say anything negative or false, your muscles are weak. That's how you communicate. So we ask yes or no questions. Okay? So I'm just bringing your subconscious mind over here so I can communicate with it. I won't be able to read your mind, okay? So nobody worry about that. I don't want to read your mind, okay? So you don't have to worry about, okay, clear thought, can't think of anything. Nope, think about whatever you want. I'm just doing the muscle testing. Okay, so before I begin, does anybody have any questions? So I see Vanessa. Okay, cool. So normally when I'm working with someone one-on-one, when we uncover the emotion, I'm going to be finding the age as well, okay? And I'm going to see if you need to know more about it, if you need more than just the age. If you don't, I'm going to continue. I'm going to release it. If you do need to know more, I'm going to find out the gender, if it was a friend or an event, and that's all I'm going to say or figure out. Or if it's like inherited or anything like that. I'm not going to ask you if you know what it is. If we were working one-on-one, then I would ask you, we'd have a discussion, but I kind of want to work on as many people as possible. And then depending on how many people are in the comments in the chat, I don't want to be waiting. So that's as far as I'm going to go if I need to know more information. I'm not going to dig into your life, okay? So everything's private. So I'm just going to keep going, keep releasing until either you release your heart wall or your subconscious mind's like, yeah, done. Cool? Okay. And with the age, you can be give or take a year. All right, I think I got everything. What are you referring to? Just joined. We're doing the emotion code. We're working on heart wall stuff. Let's see. Reiki is consent-based. Okay, so I'm not doing any Reiki today. I know in the little box thing that when you join that we do Reiki, it says we're doing Reiki, but I'm not doing Reiki right now. I'm just working on emotion code. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and begin. Okay, Sean, so this can be for everyone. I'm going to be connected to Vanessa, but if we come up with an emotion that you resonate with and you're like, yes, I do resonate with it, especially if it's around a certain age, that can be released from you as well. Okay? All right, so how I do this is I'm going to set the intention to move my subconscious mind aside. I'm going to welcome Vanessa. It's going to say a quick little prayer. There we go. So I'm connected to Vanessa, her subconscious mind. I'm going to be able to release that heart wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, do you have a heart wall? No. So it says you don't have a heart wall. Your subconscious mind could be playing a silly little game, being like, no, there's no heart wall here, you know? So I'm going to ask, do you have a hidden heart wall? Yes. So you do have a heart wall. It was hidden. Your subconscious mind was trying to play a silly little game. So you do have a heart wall. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Cool. So We asked if you had a heart wall, you do, and then we asked permission that we can release it. And it was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So we have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Do you need to know more about this? No. So shame around 17 years old. We don't need to know more about it. So I'm going to go ahead and release it now. Take a magnet, run it on my right hand. Once we identify the emotion, it comes out of wherever it is in your body, and it goes through the meridians, and we're pulling it out with the magnet through the meridian, and that emotion is bye-bye. So I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Simple. So we released one emotion from the heart wall. Very simple. So let's continue. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. We have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7 years old. Do you need to know more about this? No. Don't need to know more about this. So shame at 7 years old. I'm going to go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Helplessness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Where are you getting answers to these questions? Muscle testing. I'm talking to Vanessa's good old subconscious mind. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of helplessness. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. So here we go. How is she answering you before you can? Okay, so let me go through this one more time. I am talking to the subconscious mind through muscle testing. I'm asking a question and I'm getting a read. So I'll explain as I'm doing it. So I'm working on Vanessa right now. So do you have a heart wall? Muscle test, yes. So I'm talking to her subconscious mind through muscle testing. When it's a yes, your muscles are strong. So yes, she does have a heart wall. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes, muscle is strong. So now the subconscious mind's like, you may proceed, you may release another trapped emotion. So I have a chart of emotions. We have columns and we have rows. So all I do is, this is what I'm going to do. Column A, no. Column B, yes. Even, no. Odd, yes. 1, 3. We're in row 3, column B. Is it confusion, defensiveness, grief? It is grief. Now I'm going to find out the age. I know her age. She gave me her age. So I'm going to find out when she created and experienced this emotion that she suppressed. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8. So grief around 8 years old. Now I'm going to ask, do we need to know more about this? No, we don't need to know more. I'm going to set the intention to release this trapped emotion of grief. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. So Vanessa, you still have a heart wall, but you released 4 trapped emotions from your heart wall. How do you feel, Vanessa? So I'm going to disconnect from you. Okay. Vanessa. Please tell me how you're feeling, Vanessa. Vanessa. Oh, thanks, Sam. Kate, very cool. Where's Vanessa? Where? Did Vanessa leave? Okay, so unless I see she's likely in tears, yeah. When you release these emotions from your heart, sometimes you do feel okay, there she is. You feel so much lighter. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so I will take the next person. I need your name and your age, please. I see you, Vanessa. I see you. All right. Is it Bertha? Is it Bertha? Bertha. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm really sorry. So Bertha, 42. All right, so we're gonna work on your heart wall. So I think it's Bertha.avina. Okay, so I'm just going to connect to you. I'm gonna say a quick. All right, so now we are connected. So I'm going to ask, do you have a heart wall? You do. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. We have shame. This happened before the age, let's see, before the age of 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6 years old. Do you need to know more? No. So shame at 6 years old. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. And I just realized here. Better. That's better. That's more better. Do you need to know more about this? No. All right, so we're going to go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shock. Did this happen before the age of 20? No. Did it happen before the age of 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26 years old, shock. You can, yes. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shock. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. So you were only able to release 3. So how are you feeling? All right, and we are disconnected. Let's see if I can do this without... There we go. Where is Bertha? How are you feeling, Bertha? Oh, golden bear Scotty. What? I can release your heart. Well, what is your golden bear Scotty? What is your first and what's your first age? What is your first name and your age? Much better. Awesome. Why can you only release so many at a time? Okay, so the reason why Scott 26. Okay. And you are, what was it, Scotty Bear? So the reason why I can only release so much at a time is because of your subconscious mind. it's your protective barrier. So it will allow us to release a handful, one or two, a handful, and be like, nope, that's it. This is my protective barrier. I don't want you to be vulnerable. That's why. I'm not going to force you to force the subconscious mind to release something when you're not ready. Okay? All right. So, Scotty Bear, or Golden Bear Scotty. Scotty Bear. Sorry, I'm just changing your username. Okay, so we're going to release your heart wall, or trapped emotions from your heart wall. Yeah, we got to listen to the subconscious mind. You're in charge. So, okay, I would love. Okay, so I'm going to connect to you. All right, Scott. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. Did this happen before? We'll do before 10. No. After 10, yes. After 20, no. After 15, yes. 16 years old. Hello, the Warriors. How are you? You changed your name, or TikTok did their thing, because I was like, is that who I think? All right, so frustration at 16. Do you need to know more? No. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? You sure did. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now. Yes. Love unreceived. Did this happen before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Let's release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of love unreceived. Thank you. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? You sure do. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before the age of 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No. All right. Well, you're so young. You're 26 years old. So that's awesome. Your heart is now open. You can receive love properly. You give love properly. That's awesome. How do you feel? What is it? Golden Bear Scotty. And my little pillow was sliding off. Where are you at? I feel like I got the yes, you feel like you got the monkey off your back now. Awesome. Yeah, so if you had that chest pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, upper back pain, you were struggling with that, or depression, anxiety, emotionally numb and everything, bye. Say bye to that. Okay. Next. All right. Warrior fish. It's Maven 47. Okay. Thank you. Oops. Let's be on live. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to you. All right. Do you have a heart wall? No. It says you don't have a heart wall. Let's see. Is your subconscious mind trying to be sneaky? Do you have a hidden heart wall? You do. Yep. So when I say you have heart wall, it's now a positive read. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Discouragement. All right. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Do you need to know more? You sure don't. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of discouragement. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Abandonment. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25? 26. Do you need to know? Oh, thank you. Do you need to know more? No. So let's get rid of it. You're very welcome, Scotty. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of abandonment. Spot on. Okay, okay. The subconscious mind remembers. It knows everything. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. High school, huh? Tough times for everybody. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. So only 3, okay? But still, you're gonna feel a difference, huge difference, okay? So how do you feel, warrior fish? Turn the page. All right. Rosemary Locke. I got you. Got you, girl. $55. All right. Where? Thank you. Been thinking on it. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, Rosemary. Let's release some trapped emotions in that heart wall, huh? All right. All right, connected. So do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Another rejection, 17. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of rejection. That one took oh no. That one took a minute. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. I dropped my pen. Whew. All right. So do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Despair. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of despair. I dropped my pen again. Did you release this trapped emotion of despair? Yes. right. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Taken for granted. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of taken for granted. All right, Rosemary. Every single time I release a trapped emotion, my pen keeps falling. I don't like your silly little games. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. All right. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I'm going to set the pen over here. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Here we go. Helplessness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37. Helplessness at 37. Do you need to know more? No. Don't need to know more. I'm going to set the pen over here. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of helplessness. Did you release this trapped emotion of helplessness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before the age of 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 20, 21, 22. Shame at 22. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. We're going the distance, Rosemary. Panic. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? No. 40, 41. Panic at 41. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of panic. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Taken for granted. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18. Taken for granted, 18. And you had one taken for granted at 17 as well. Do you need to know more? No. Thank you. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of taken for granted. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Okay. Rosemary, update. So Jerry says, can you explain what you're doing? Yes. So this is the emotion code. So we, through muscle testing, we use the subconscious mind through muscle testing to identify any trapped emotions that you have in your body. So these trapped emotions, also known as suppressed emotions, they disrupt your natural flow of energy and they cause symptoms in your body. And so what we're doing is we're working on the heart wall. Whenever you experience grief, pretty much intense emotion that like hurts your heart, your subconscious mind freaks out, becomes very overprotective, and it will take these emotions already in your body and it will create a wall around your heart. So this is good because then you don't feel that pain as much, but then you can't feel the good emotions as well. So when you are giving pure love, sending love to someone that you care about, it has to go through your heart wall, which is made out of, your choice of emotions. We'll just use despair, grief, depression, all those fun emotions. It's pulling the frequency of love down. So by the time it gets to someone, especially if they have a heart wall, which they probably do, it gets to someone and they're like, what did you just give me? What is this? You're like, I just gave you my love. And they're like, no, you just gave me who knows what. And so it causes relationship difficulties, especially if someone's giving you pure love. It has to go through their heart wall and your heart wall. And you're just like, you're offended. Okay. So, so that's all we're doing is we are opening up your heart so you can feel love, give love properly. But since this is your protective barrier, I'm sorry, I'm sweating. This is your protective barrier. Your subconscious mind probably won't allow you to remove all the trapped emotions in your heart wall. It may the first time, it may not. Like 9 times out of 10, people only release 1 or 2, maybe 3, and the subconscious mind's like, no, we're done. We're done. No more. I will not be vulnerable anymore. But I've seen it where people have removed their heart wall, like Mr. Scotty over here. He's young, he's 26. He had 3 trapped emotions in his heart wall, so that was like a done, easy, done. But we're currently working on Rosemary. We're on emotion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just released 9 trapped emotions from her heart wall, and her subconscious mind is still willing to release more. So who knows? We might be here all day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But we might be releasing her heart wall today. So did Rosemary say anything? Oh, and if this energy is very powerful, like we're all energy, even though you can do this to yourself, yes. This is, if you get the book, The Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson, he teaches you how to do this. Even though I'm working on Rosemary right now, if you resonate with an emotion, like, taken for granted at 17, and that feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like that's mine too, you can release the emotion as well as I'm releasing it. Okay, just set the intention that I release it as well. So when I set the intention, hello, I am here listening. Okay, how are you doing, Rosemary? I lost my train of thought. So even though, like I said, even though I'm connected to Rosemary, if something resonates with you, I'm setting the intention that I release anything from Rosemary as well as anybody who resonates with it. Okay, I've noticed that. Okay, good. Okay, there she is, Rosemary. All right, Rosemary, let's continue. I was like, this might be nice and easy, a little break during the day. I won't sweat or anything. And then Rosemary comes along and she's like, bet. All right, so Rosemary, double checking. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shock. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16 years old. Do you need to know more about this? No. So we're going to release that. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shock. Did you release, and then did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Unworthy. Did this happen before the age of 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? Yes. 45, 46, 47. Do you need to know more? Nope, don't need to know more. Oh, thank you, Nellie. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. All right. Panic. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? No. 0, 1. So 1 year old. Oh, you a little baby. Do you need to know more? No. Let's get rid of it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of panic. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No. Miss Rosemary, you no longer have a heart wall. You had 12 trapped emotions in your heart wall. How do you feel, Rosemary? Disconnecting from you. Rosemary. There you are. How do you feel, Rosemary? No. Let's see, where's Rosemary? Like a new woman, probably, yeah. Where is she? You feel really good, you're free. Okay, and be aware you might have some emotional processing with anybody that I work on. So the next day or so, you might feel sad, maybe short-tempered, tired, minor aches and pains. That's normal. Or you might feel fantastic. A lot of people just feel fantastic, but I just want to let you know, a little disclaimer, I don't want you coming back here and yelling at me. Should just be aware. All right, let me get a drink of water, and then we will work on the next person. Hydration is, whoa, okay. Yes, a new woman. That's awesome. Okay. All right. I just saw Hannah 24, so just Hannah. Hannah 24. She had the purple heart. Okay, so, and then I'll put, oh, you're young too. Okay. Okay, now I feel like this is too low. All right, let's begin. I'm going to connect to Miss Hannah. All right, you ready to let go of some trapped emotions? Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. So we have depression. Did this happen? Okay, you're young. So did this happen before the age? We'll do 15. Did this happen before 15? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 years old. Oh my gosh, you're so young. Do you need to know more? No. So let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of depression. Bye-bye, depression. Bye-bye. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before the age of 15? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. So 10, 11 years old. Do you need to know more? No, you don't need to know more. Let's get rid of it. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release a trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? You sure can. Dread. Did this happen before... Let's do before 10. Did this happen before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 20? No. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Do you need to know more? Nope. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of dread. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. Did this happen before the age of 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 20? No. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Do you need to know more? You don't need to know more. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Love unreceived. Did this happen before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. After 20? No. 15, 16. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of love unreceived. How you feeling, Hannah? Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. How we doing? Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. You're feeling good? Awesome. Did this happen before the age of 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 20? No. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No. Hannah, you no longer have a heart wall. You're very young, but you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had 6 trapped emotions in your heart wall. So now you can give and receive love. Your heart is open, ready to receive. And I need another water break. And choke on the water as well. Okay, all right. Easy. May I ask, Yes, Nelly, may I ask the difference between body code and emotion code? So emotion code, we just focus on emotions. The body code is emotions as well as everything else about your body. Limiting beliefs, circular systems. Like, so we focus on imbalances in your organs, your muscles, your bones, meridians, chakras, your energy body, every aspect of your energy body, magnetic field, pathogens, whether they're physical or I almost said emotional, energetic, misalignments in the body, toxins, and that's like physical and energetic. So it's every single thing you could think of, we work on that. So it's really cool. I really do enjoy it. Okay. Oh, all right. So I got Nikki 28. So we're just going to be working on your heart wall, okay? So I'm working Nikki, who said self-worth. So 28. I'm just scrolling through the comments to see if anybody has any questions. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. All right. All right. Do you see what caused that emotion? Even if you ask if you need. Okay, so do you see what caused that emotion? Even if you ask if you need to know more. So whenever I'm working with someone, whatever memory first pops in their head when I'm like, anxiety at 12 years old, usually the first image that pops into your head is the reason. Now, we can always, if you don't know the reason, we can always investigate more. Like when I'm working one-on-one with people, I'm like, well, you don't need to know the reason for anxiety at 12 years old, but do you want to know the reason? And that's when we can investigate further. I'm not doing that on here just because asking, hey, do you remember? And then me sitting here waiting for the person to respond, it just takes too much time. So all I do is I'm just focusing on whatever needs to be known in order for us to release it. All right. Okay, you are great. Watch your videos on Instagram and calm down. Oh, Sean, thank you. That's sweet. I'm glad you enjoy them. Do you have to be in a certain position? No. Whatever's comfortable for you. Nikki, that's perfect. You have therapy later, so if anything pops up, you're like, oh my gosh, you can talk to her later. Yes, perfect. All right. And these things that we hold on to, the emotion, doesn't mean they have to be they don't have to be it's something traumatic that happened. It could have been you watched Jaws at a very young age and that created some fear, or you saw something on TV, someone said something to you. There can be so many different reasons why you suppress this emotions. A lot of times we're told that feeling our emotions make us weak and we're not allowed to. So no matter what happens in our lives, whether we watch a sad movie and we want to cry, we suppress it. Okay, well, that's now trapped in your body. So it doesn't have to, don't think that it has to be something that major happened in your life, okay? You remember the movie It, like Jaws and what was it? Poltergeist. No, thank you. I watched at a very young age. No way, no way, no way. Okay. Our twinning. We were twinning. Oh, yeah. Okay, now focus. Focusing on Nikki. Nikki. All right, Nikki, I'm going to connect to you. All right. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Jaws messed you up as you listen. I am afraid to go in the ocean still. I respect the sea. I'm not playing that dangerous game. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16 years old. Do you need to know more? No, so you don't need to know more. I saw Jaws. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. I saw Jaws at 5 and had recurring nightmares throughout college. Can't go in the ocean. I mean, listen, I saw that around 5 years old too, and like I can watch Shark Week, but I always envision myself like in the water with that. It's just like a whole thing. Jaws and Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. The Rain Mess. You know what? Never saw it because I told myself I would never watch a movie that has ghosts in it because I would always get scared and then I would have to sleep with every single light on in my house and, you know, be underneath my blankets. No. My posture just shifted. That's why. That's amazing, Nikki. You had dinosaur nightmares and you love dinosaurs? You know, that is probably the most adorable thing I've ever heard. That's awesome, Nikki. Well, let's continue. Let's see what else we can uncover. So do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. So someone asked, do we ever need to know more? Very rarely it says you do need to know more. Very rarely. But that's why I always ask, like, hey, I always ask the other person if it's like you don't need to know more. I was like, well, do you want to know more? Do you want to know? So did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. What time is it? Okay. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? No. 20, 21. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. So, Nikki, you still have a heart wall, but you released 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, that 5. You released, I laughed because I'm not really good at math and I'm counting. I was like, wait a second, that math isn't mathing. So you released 5 trapped emotions from your heart wall. So how do you feel? You're very welcome. Oh, thank you for the golden star. All right, I have time for one more person. I have time for one more person. Okay, so Ashley 31. So Ashley Jaram, I do not know how to say your last name, I'm sorry. But let's see, Ashley 31. I think it's Jaramilio, and I apologize if that is wrong. That's not. All right, so going through. You're very welcome. All right, just going through the comments. It's okay. So Ashley, okay. You're very welcome, Nikki. Good morning, Andy. You're very welcome, Jess. Thank you all for being here. Okay. All right, Ashley, let's begin. So I'm going to connect you. All right, so do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Shock. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Hey, I'm doing great. How are you? Let's see. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shock. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Worthless. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of worthless. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6 years old. Do you need to know more? No. You're very welcome. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes, thank you. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shock. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11 years old. Do you need to know more? No, you don't need to know more. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shock. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of shame. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Frustration. Did this happen before the age of 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Indecisiveness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15? Wait. Yeah. 15, 16, 17. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of indecisiveness. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. You have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Here we go. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release this trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release this trapped emotion? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. So Ashley, you still have a heart wall, but listen, you released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. You released 8 trapped emotions from your heart wall, so you're going to feel fantastic. So, disconnecting, and we are disconnected. So that's all I'm going to do today. I'm staying on here till 2:30, so about like 9 minutes. So does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? So I'm not going to be doing any more heart wall stuff today because I have to go. Yeah, if you do want to book a session with me, I offer a variety of sessions. I have emotion code, body code, Reiki, and then mindset coaching. 8 minutes of Reiki. No, I mean, and then I have something called the Works, where it's everything. So it's with emotion code, body code, and Reiki, and a little bit of mindset coaching. Everything is on my website at leveluphealing.net, or you can go to the link in my bio, and everything is there. Am I an oracle? I am not an oracle. Thank you so much. I hope you do so. Oh yes, that would be awesome, Scotty. Oh my gosh, Ashley, they give me goosebumps. That's awesome. You're new here, welcome. Well, we just finished up with the emotion code. It's the end, almost the end of the live, but if you have any questions, I'm going to be here for maybe another 8 minutes just answering questions, so feel free to ask. How do you know what you need? What do you mean by that? Rapid Reiki. All right, everybody, business. Serious Reiki. How can we learn about it? So you can learn emotion code. The person who created the emotion code, he has a book out there. It's just called The Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. He talks about what the emotion code is. He talks about suppressed emotions. He talks about energy, talks about muscle testing and how the steps you need to take to release emotions, as well as a heart wall. So everything is in there. He does not hide anything. You can definitely learn yourself. I highly recommend the book. He is coming out with the body code sometime soon. I have no idea when that's coming out. Have a good one. I have never heard of Quantum Architect. I've not. Thank you. So everything, all my pricing and everything is on my website. What was that heart code? So we were working on the heart wall. So whenever you experience intense emotion of grief, heartache, sadness, anything that like really hurts, your subconscious mind freaks out and is like, well, we're never going to experience that again. So it takes the emotions you've already suppressed that are already in your body and it creates a wall around your heart. So it prevents you from giving and receiving love properly. It creates chest pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, and upper back pain, relationship difficulties, depression, anxiety. So you pretty much just feel emotionally numb. So it opens up, so you're able to feel, open up your heart to love, and it opens up to feeling all emotions. We have to feel all of the emotions, but we want to feel the love the most. Oh, thank you, Kate. This is the Matrix. I am the Oracle. If I can be with Keanu Reeves, I would totally be okay with that. So I provide sessions. How would one know what they need? Well, I do offer a 15-minute free phone consultation if you wanted to book that. And we can talk about what your needs are, what your goals are, and we can kind of go from there. Who's the author? Dr. Bradley Nelson. So you do muscle testing, and muscle testing is basically, we have a built-in lie detector in our bodies. When we say anything true or positive, our muscles are strong. If we say anything negative or false, I almost said weak, negative or false, our muscle goes weak. So that's how we do the muscle testing. This is the muscle testing that I do. There's so many different muscle testings out there. This one is just like the easiest for me. When am I going to be going to live again? I'm going to try to go live tonight, and that's when we will do Reiki. I didn't want to do Reiki to in the afternoon because I had clients this morning, and I have clients in the later in the day, and I want to be like fresh. Because you know me, when a Reiki is flowing, I get all like loopy and stuff. You have a wonderful evening as well. How long did it take you to learn this and actually practice it? So with the emotion code, it took me a while to trust. And what I mean by trust is trusting the muscle testing. He talks about something called the sway test, where you're standing about hip width apart and you kind of close your eyes and you notice your body naturally swaying. And when you say love for about 15 seconds, you're going to notice a pull in either forward or moving back. So when you say love and you move forward, that's your yes. And when you say hate and you go backwards, that's your no. A lot of time, it's very rare, but it can happen where your love, you move away and that's your yes, and forward is your no. So that's why you kind of pay attention to that and you do the muscle testing that way. Hold on. Okay. So what I did is I got comfortable with the sway test. And then I started incorporating the muscle testing like this. So I would kind of go back and forth. So I would do like the muscle test. And if I wasn't sure, wasn't confident with it, like I got a yes, I was like, I don't know. I would do the sway test to confirm it. And so then when I got more comfortable doing this muscle testing, then I kind of was like, oh, well, I don't need the training wheels anymore. But it's just about practicing. You can practice on yourself. You can do this to yourself. Do this with friends and family. Like my little sister, I talk about her all the time. She's my guinea pig. I was like, hey, I have a new healing modality I want to try. Can I test on you? She's like, okay. She's like, all right, let's do this. So it just takes practice. With anything, it just takes practice. You're very welcome. So I'm going to try to be back on tonight. So sometime after 6 p.m. Eastern time. What time Reiki? So yeah, sometime tonight, sometime after 6 p.m. I'll see you tonight. And no judgments if I look like all sweaty and stuff, okay? No judgments. Judgment-free zone. How many times do you get nudged to go live? Like every day. Everyone's like, hey, when are you going live? I was like, I'm trying. I enjoy it. I love the conversation that we have. Like riding a bike, yes. How can you tell what emotion is blocked? What do you mean? Like through the emotion code? You just focus on like a symptom, and then you have a chart where you find out what emotion is blocking you. I agree with playing the guinea pig. Yeah, my sister is like, I'm like, hey, Liz. She's like, what? No judgments. It's Friday. Yes. Oh, thank you. See you tonight. So yeah, I'm actually learning this weekend. I'm getting trained in something called Access Bars Consciousness. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be Saturday. So she already knows she's going to be my guinea pig for that. Can you show the chart? Yes. And this is online too. I know this is reversed, so everything's kind of backwards, but 2 rows and then 6 or 2 columns, 6 rows. My goodness. So that's on, I think you can find it on Google as well, and it's also in the book. All right, so if nobody else has any comments, questions, or concerns, I'm going to go. Do you use the pendulum when asking questions for the code? You can use the pendulum, you can, but I don't use the pendulum because if I have my body, I don't really need the pendulum, but you absolutely can. If that's something that speaks to you, go for it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will probably be on here sometime after 6 Eastern time. So if I don't see you, I'll probably be on tomorrow, but there's a good chance I will be on tonight. So I will see you then. We'll have some Hans Zimmer, and we can all just like relax and just like be with Hans Zimmer as you do. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.